must be the number that these women have come up with when they decided to file civil lawsuits against professional athletes or former professional athletes, pundits on TV, when they want to sue them for SA. And that has now come to pass again. First, it was Shannon Sharp. Now it is Zion Williamson of the New Orleans Pelicans. Zion Williamson has been sued over allegations of RAPE and years of abuse. And we will talk about it here. It's crazy, man. This edition of Rudy's Rant, Full Court Press, where we talk facts over feelings. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez, Showmont. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell. This is some crazy stuff, folks. And I don't know that how shocked I am or surprised. I'm not shocked by this stuff anymore. The more you see this stuff go on or hear about it, these civil complaints don't come out of thin air. They don't come out of thin air. They come in after there's been a negotiation period, and the person that feels he is being extorted says no. And here comes the lawsuit. Now, in the case of Shannon Sharp, this man is in his mid-50s, and the young woman was like 20 years old, which is gross as hell in itself. And there's all kinds of weird, sick text messages back and forth. And now he doesn't work at ESPN anymore. Well, he's on leave. He ain't going to be back. And his summer tour was canceled. But yeah, this Zion deal here is a little bit different because I will read you the article. Let's bring it up. Share screen. Here we go. Let's bring this up here. Zion Williamson sued over allegations of rape, years of abuse. A woman has accused New Orleans Pelicans forward Zion Williamson in rape, in addition to sexual, physical, emotional, and financial abuse over the span of a multi-year relationship, according to a lawsuit submitted to Los Angeles Superior Court on Thursday. The woman, who is identified as Jane Doe, accuses Williamson of a continuing pattern of abusive, controlling, and threatening behavior over the course of a relationship that started during Williamson's freshman year at Duke and lasted from 2018 to 2023. The 12-page civil complaint obtained by ESPN says Williamson alleged actions occurred in multiple states, including Louisiana and California. The court filing details 2 alleged incidents of rape in 2020, the first taking place that September in Beverly Hills, California. According to the complaint, the woman told Williamson she was tired and wanted to go to sleep, but Williamson told her she could not go to sleep without having sex with him. He then allegedly pinned her down with her hands behind her back and raped her. The filing added that Williamson threw the woman's phone across the room afterward and choked her. A second rape allegedly occurred in October 2020, also in Beverly Hills, so a month apart. The woman says she was violently raped after expressing plans to visit a friend in San Diego. In both instances, the woman accused Williamson of taking her phone for a period of time. In addition to the rape allegations, the lawsuit details accusations of strangulation with such force that she reasonably feared for her life and eventually lost consciousness multiple times. The woman also accuses Williamson of entering her apartment without consent and stealing her belongings. The lawsuit accuses Williamson of threatening to kill the woman and her family members multiple times. The woman is seeking monetary damages, including punitive damages for emotional distress. A source told ESPN that the woman is seeking anywhere from $18 to $50 million. Woo! We take these allegations with the utmost seriousness and we unequivocally deny them, Williamson's attorneys said in a statement. The allegations contained in the complaint are categorically false and reckless. This appears to be an attempt to exploit a professional athlete driven by a financial motive rather than any legitimate grievance. The attorneys say that Williamson and the woman had a consensual, casual relationship that ended years ago, and that at no point during or immediately after that relationship did the plaintiff raise any concerns. They added that Williamson had reported the woman's extortion attempts to law enforcement and that he plans to file a counterclaim. While these allegations are false, we recognize the seriousness of the claims and welcome the opportunity to prove the truth in court. We are confident that the legal process will expose the truth and fully vindicate Mr. Williamson, the attorney said. The woman's attorney, Sam Taylor II, who is with the Lanier Law Firm in Los Angeles, said they would be very cautious about litigating this in the press. This is a very serious case, as reflected in the allegations in the complaint, which are pretty detailed, Taylor said, adding that his client genuinely looks forward to her day in court when she can tell a jury of her peers what happened to her and seek justice. Blase, blase, blase. That's about his career. All right. But wait, there's more. So what do we have here now? We have Moriah Mills, the porn star, the one who had accused Zion Williamson of impregnating her, which never came to fruition. Apparently, she was never actually pregnant. But she had no problem going out and telling the world that he had impregnated her, and the whole nine. This is Williamson's foray into the porn industry and messing with porn stars and thinking that he's messing with a normal person. Um, but she jumps on TMZ and she had some comments. And then she goes on TikTok and she basically accused Williamson of the same thing. Is this a cash grab? Is it not? You be the judge. But let's listen to what Moriah Mills, the former porn star, or not former, maybe she still is a porn star. I presume that's her only thing she can do in her life is be a porn star based on what she's done to herself. But hey, here you go.
Everybody deserves a chance to be heard, and I hope me and any of the other victims, you know, I just hope we all get justice. And the amount of bashing, humiliation, slander, and threats that I've been receiving these last 3 years have been a lot, and it's causing me a lot of stress, emotional distress, and I just hope we all can come to justice and this all can be resolved and nobody has to relive all these things ever again.
Man, I ain't trying to be an asshole, but man, she's an actress. Goodness gracious. She's a tremendous actress. I don't know what happened in the other situation, but the Mariah Mills thing comes across as massive. She's just jumping on board now, trying to get the same thing. Um, she's trying to get on the train. And hell, you may see other women now jump on board and make accusations against him who have been involved with him. And that happens a lot in situations like this. Again, you don't know what really happened, but Mariah Mills, that is an acting video 101. I don't know what. I mean, you got these messages now where Mariah Mills now is going in um where you look at there's messages here on this article here where I'll share that with you as well. Take a look right here. Mariah Mills, hope your leg heals before the season. Zion Williamson, then it's you're going to lose everything, Zion Williamson, and suffer for what you did to me. I don't know what those something justice. Then you got Mariah, you're going to lose everything and fail. You'll never come back from this. Why is this thing doing this crap? Then you got, let's see what else. You will lose all your endorsements if the sex tapes drop. Zion Williamson, you're about to be traded and ranked, be lowered and replaced by Trey on Pelicans NBA. It's over for you, fat bust. It's over for you, Zion Williamson. Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. All right, this is better. These messages actually were all on Twitter and a Twitter rampage she went on back in 2023 after learning Williamson was expecting a child from another woman. You will lose all your endorsements if the sex tape drops. Zion Williamson, you are about to be traded, ranked lowered, and be replaced by Trey on Pelicans. It's over for you, fat bust. It's over for you, Zion Williamson. No one betrays me, Pelicans. NBA, he a bust. Trade him now. Moriah Mills, NBA, I have sex tapes of me and Zion Williamson, and he also has them on his trap phone. NBA, Pelicans, trade him now. He doesn't deserve to be in New Orleans. Sex tapes dropping soon. Trade this man. Zion Williamson, enough is enough. Pelicans, I'm going to post everything. This is the last time you betray me. The sex tapes. Folks, get out of here. Like this is that's shakedown shit right there. That's serious shakedown shit. Again, don't know about the other stuff with the actual lawsuit, but clearly she's up next to file one of her own. Or at least that's the direction she's looking for. She's looking for a shakedown more than likely. From what it seems in these messages back from 2 years ago, and she never had a baby. So that can pretty much be eliminated. That if you didn't have a baby, then how did he impregnate you? Um, yeah. So she wants money. She doesn't like that he's an athlete and he can smash whoever he wants. It is what it is. But he does have a problem. All that said, there is an issue. This lawsuit is serious. It needs to be taken seriously. But this is the same course of action that Shannon Sharp chose to take. And Shannon Sharp's career is pretty much, from a perspective of being on television, likely over. He can maintain his podcast. He can maintain his properties. He's lost sponsorships. There's no doubt about it. And that's probably why his tour got canceled. Zion Williamson is a young basketball player still. He's still in the NBA. He's still a very good player, although injured constantly. He's currently his contract right now. He is His contract is 5 years, $197 million. Obviously, a massive contract, and he is set. He has 3 years left on it before he becomes an unrestricted free agent. So he's going to make another 40, 42, 44. I mean, another 120 plus $1 million on this contract. What happens after that, we have no idea. But this is a serious situation, and clearly there's gonna be other people coming after him too and trying to shake him down. Again, I don't know that the initial one is a shakedown. This shit to me is a shakedown. She's an actress. Her fake tears are laughable. To me, hey, I that's what I see. But lawyers don't typically file massive lawsuits without something because it costs them money to do it. So when you file a lawsuit like this, you putting yourself. This is not this guy here who's filed this lawsuit. This guy, he's younger. Actually, this looks like the father. Let me take a look. Um, Weird. They look like they do mass tort work. I work with the lawyers every day, so this looks like a firm that does a lot of mass tort work. Uh, Not really a case that I would think they would take based on what I'm looking at here. Uh, Nonetheless, about the firm, they don't show who their lawyers are here. Let me see. Well, this attorney here is he is in their Houston office. This firm has upwards of 60 attorneys. They deal with heavy mass tort stuff. For those of you that know what mass tort is, that's stuff like, hernia mesh, mesothelioma, water issues, pharmaceuticals, product liabilities. So it's stuff like that. And when you're doing ovarian cancer, Depo, Bard, Ozempic, all these different types of things, when you're doing cases like that, you are a deep pocketed firm. They probably would not take this case if they didn't have something. That's the one thing I will say. Just knowing the business, knowing the players. I don't know the firm personally, but you don't typically take a case like this without something. This attorney's been. This guy looks like he's probably in his late 50s or mid 60s, or late 50s, early mid 60s. He's 25 years plus, more than that. Super lawyer rated. That's what top shelf lawyers. That's a top shelf lawyer. Um, yeah, man. My personal experience would tell me that this is not a bullshit case. Now, the Moriah Mills component looks bullshit, looks like bullshit to me, but there's got to be something here. and they can deny, 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 deny. You're not making this. You cannot possibly file this without some level of proof that this woman has against Zion Williamson. It's just too much. It's too much. You know, maybe there are tapes, maybe there are text messages, maybe there's trips to the doctor. Of course, the question will come back, well, why'd she stay? Why'd she keep getting back with him? I have no idea. It's not, I mean, that's not for me to answer. But this is not some worm shit lawyer that you find in the back of some milk carton type thing. This is a high level law firm, national law firm with offices in New York, LA, and Houston. So he's got a problem. He has a problem. I don't know what the NBA is going to do to address this, or if anything. I think civil suits they should just leave alone. Personally, the civil lawsuits are civil lawsuits. It's not criminal in nature. I don't think they should be involved in anything civil. But you saw what the NFL did with Deshaun Watson. So could that be coming for Zion Williamson? You saw how ESPN reacted on Shannon Sharp. Could that be coming for Zion Williamson? Could he be facing suspension? Could he be facing indefinite suspension until this is resolved? We will find out. But y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think of this? Obviously, people are automatically going to say shakedown, shakedown, shakedown. You don't get to the lawsuit without having a negotiation. There was a negotiation before this lawsuit got served. So y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. Y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment. This is Rudy's Rant, Full Court Press. Facts over feelings. Come on now.